Good afternoon, everybody. It's time for the Stone and Wood Post Show opening day of competition here at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach, presented by Bonsoy. How lucky are we to watch pro surfing at this level each and every year? We look forward to the gathering of the tribe at this event at Bells. I mean, it really has seen every radical change in pro surfing history. I mean, we can actually say that. That's real. That's Bells. Joe Turpel, Vaughn Blakey, Richie Lovett. Vaughn just appearing here at Bells Beach, walking over the cliffs, talking to the legends, running into Mick and Steph and Mason, and kicking off on opening day on Good Friday. How good does it feel as a surf fan?
Oh, it's as good as it gets, but really, I think what hits you in the chest the hardest, Joey, is being on the stairs first thing in the morning, the free surf's all winding up, and you just hear that bong of, you know, AC/DC hell bells ring out. Just something flares up inside you and you just go, here we go. Here we go. Pro surfing is back in Australia. Let's rip in.
Yeah, it's cool just seeing an event and a wave that has aged so gracefully, maybe better than us in this room. But Richie, I mean, thinking about it, it's like you can go back into old days with the longboards and the shortboard revolution, the thruster, and you still look forward to seeing who's going to be on top each and every year.
Yeah, absolutely. It never, ever, ever gets old coming down here, and you get this feeling, like you were saying. You come down, you see the amphitheatre, you see Bells, you see the break, and you just go, oh, this feels right. Feels right to be here. And that's just us. I can only imagine what the surfers feel like each and every year they come.
Let's go over some big moments. I mean, we always got to follow what Katie Simmers is up to because she is the reigning world champ, Bells champ from last year. But it was all about Lakey Peterson stealing the spotlight this morning.
Yeah, Lakey surfs so fast, so determined, just searing. Really good connection with this wave. Obviously spends a lot of time here. And yeah, no small thing to come up against the defending world champ, the defending Bells champ. But just a really strong performance.
It was tricky Bells as well.
Yeah.
You know, it was tricky Bells to surf. Katie looked on, but again, just a couple little edges caught by both the women. Luckily enough, still progressing, but some great moments there. And you can see the experience of, well, we've got to call her a veteran now, don't we? But really just jamming it up in the pocket. And coming off El Salvador with something to prove, I think, because, you know, she has been surfing well. You can see the pace of her surfing has increased over the last couple of years. She's been putting putting heart and soul into everything. So great to see the result paying off this morning.
That's right. Her husband's from this area, Thomas, a great surfer. So she spends a lot of time here at Bells and Winky Pop and just bounced that back with a 7.5. Back up a 6, Katie Simmers in second, and it was great to see Carly Shanahan making her CT debut, coming out of the trials, representing Victoria, and a little bit outshined by her heroes, but I think getting that one out of the way, she'll feel more confident in the elimination round. It's a big spotlight, big cameras, big energy on the steps.
Yeah, I mean, even Bella Kenworthy said that she still paddles out, looks over, sees, you know, Carolyn Marks in her heat and just goes, what is this? And, you know, for Carly, it's all about getting to really enjoy this experience for sure. She's got the nerves out of the way now. Let's see what she can bring in the next round.
As we get to now the Boost Mobile heat of the day, and it's a wild card performance by Ellie Harrison. Upset the role of Tyler Wright last year when Tyler was going 3 in a row and came back and just looked classy this morning, Rich.
I just loved it in the post-heat interview. She goes, you know, I just feel like I'm just having another surf out Bells, and being able to just black that out, that you're in a CT, highly competitive heat with some of your idols. It's a great thing to do for such a youngster. You know, she surfed with maturity, picked the right waves, and she really put in a CT level performance.
Molly Picklum, Vahine Fierro in the mix. We're stuck in the 4s. Both numbers for Harrison in the 6 range. So a pretty easy win for Ellie Harrison number-wise.
It was just so cool to see how far she's progressed since this time last year. She set the whole town on fire when she beat Tyler Wright. It was such a big story. The crowd that starts to, you know, make the pilgrimage out to the break. As soon as she got through that heat with Tyler, it was like, oh, we've got a chance here for a local win. And I just felt like all the nerves and all the energy, everything that she absorbed from last year, you could see that it had just built a beautiful foundation for this year's Assault.
The wildcard story is just part of the fabric of this event, isn't it?
It is.
And I mean, we have that story at a lot of venues around the world, but there's something about the locals here, the Victorians. Their board riders club, they're proud, aren't they? And I mean, for Cale Bell Warren, he's coaching, you know, Ellie coaching Xavier Huxtable. It means so much to this town, and they're not just showing up, they're delivering.
Yeah, absolutely. The Victorians, they love their sport, they love their surfing, they're so passionate about it, and the whole town gets behind them, and you really feel that energy. The surfers feel that energy, and that's what sometimes lifts them up to perform at their best. And you've got to draw on that.
So many great memories. Adam Robbo almost going all the way against Parco that 1 year for the Vicos.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. You get down here and you do see the locals paddle out, and it goes up another, you know, decibel, or quite a few decibels, actually. It gets so loud and proud. I mean, even this morning, Joey, when we rocked up, you know, they're such frothers. Like, give the Torquay Cricket Club a shout out. Well, guess what? We're giving you a shout out. We know you love it. All sport, not just surfing, cricket, AFL, you name it. They come out in force, and it's going to be fun to watch Ellie in that next round of the support.
That was our greeting this morning, and they gave us a great parking spot over up on the bluff. So thanks so much to the locals.
Got looked after big time.
That was big. And now let's look over the Surfline forecast, because we had big plans today. We wanted 20 heats. We got stopped short. Thinking on first thing in the morning, Rich?
We're definitely going to be down here first thing in the morning, having a good hard look at it, because there is still swell in that we're looking at here. You know, we've had the biggest of it, pass yesterday. We had that residual swell today, so tomorrow there's every chance that we could be running some heats again, I think. As we see those little red patches hit underneath Australia there, the Great Australian Bight, that's what we want to see. We want to see them generating up into the bight there and bringing all that swell up. So if we have a look at the next 4 days, you know, Saturday all the way through Tuesday, we've still got decent size there. We may have to play a little dodgeball with the wind. We've seen it come right around to the south now, which is kind of good. We want it coming from that part of the world. We want it coming up, generating those west-southwest swells. But yeah, I mean, we'll come down, check it out in the morning, and see what it's doing. That's Bells. It's a marathon.
Yeah, not a sprint.
Always is. It's always a marathon down here.
Check it in the morning. So Baron Mamiya, all the guys on deck, Joao Chianca, Sammy Pupo, that thought they were going to surf today, they could be first teed in the morning tomorrow. Baron's in that happy place of still being in the top 5, coming in stop number 5 of the world as we focus in on the Hydrolite heat to watch coming up potentially tomorrow. Felipe Toledo, Joel Vaughn, and Al Cleland Jr.
That is just fire. It's a kindling pit, just ready to explode. Oh,
yeah,
wow. I mean, you don't want to get too excited, but it's hard not to. On paper, that is one of the best heats we've seen for just pure, explosive, futuristic surfing.
Yeah, definitely. And I actually picked Felipe for the win here. I just think he's going to bounce back. The surfing he was doing in El Salvador was amazing. He was one of the best there, although we didn't get the result for sure. And he's won here before. He knows how to win here. And I feel like there's a little anger just burning inside him. You know, he wants to start.
It looks like he's looking serious in that photo.
He definitely is.
Oh, it's classic. I mean, for Felipe, he's shown us great surfing, but he's ready to wake up. He's ready to shake up that top 5, and he's won bells in the past. He's basically won every event from here on out. So it's his time to really blow up. Al Cleland will get another chance at him because he upset him in El Salvador, and Joel Vaughn is just so spring-loaded, and he's ready for an upset. It's just a moment's notice. That is a classic little rookie class moment to hang out with a 2-time world champ.
The great thing about that heat too, Joey, is it really doesn't matter what the ocean dishes up. Like the potential for really special surfing, really above the lip surfing is right there, and you think that's what we'll see regardless.
Looking forward to that. It's time for the BioGland Daily Dose, coming in at number 5, celebrating our icons here at the Bells Bowl. Vaughn, how good was this?
This was all time. It was nothing better than getting down here on Easter Friday and watching 3 total legends go in it. 8 Bells out there surfing in this heat. 4 for Steph, 4 for Mick. Not for Mace, but he's everyone's favourite surfer anyway, so they were frothing to see what he could do against these guys.
And how gracious was that? Getting a little step off. Mick deserves that, Rick.
Oh, he certainly does. He's a legend in these parts. He's a legend in Australia. He's a legend all around the world, and we're so lucky to have him down here for the Rip Curl Pro, and to have Mason Ho, just the entertainer, just getting wiped out in the shore. He pumped a couple of push-ups as well. Always keeping the crowd entertained.
Oh, and then it continued. Some twin fin, old school action. Louis Egan had so much fun out there today.
Still surfing evergreen. Louis inducted into the Australian Surfing Hall of Fame earlier this year. That was wonderful to see. But This guy's in everyone's Hall of Fame when you come down to these parts. This is Adam Robbo, finished runner-up to Joel Parkinson back in 2009. A great run.
Number 4 on the list, the Cross, still on fire from El Salvador in a semi-final. Big heat win for Crosby Colapinto today.
Surfing so good, Crosby, and I just parked him in my fantasy surfer team because surfing like this is going to see Cros go all the way, and yeah, got a really good heat win. Smart heat surfing and just a great performance. Looking really good coming off the back of a great result at El Salvador.
You got the Cross on your team?
I do. He's in there, and I was very happy about that when I saw him and Griff in the free surf this morning, but then Cros made me feel extra special with that performance.
Number 3 goes to Gabby Bryan. Fresh off the win in El Salvador. Morning light here at Bell's, an 8, a 7. Making no mistakes, Rick.
She's making none, and she was my pick to win the event, and just power surfing personified on the women's side of the draw. I said it this morning, I haven't seen the improvement of someone over 12 months like I've seen Gabriela Bryan. She has really found something here, getting those vibes from Dog Marsh and the whole camp.
Is she the most powerful surfer on tour?
She's the most powerful surfer I've ever seen in women's competitive history.
Number 2 on the list, one of the greats at Bells Beach, 2-time Bell champion. Looks so connected to her favorite wave on tour.
One of the highest heat scores of the day, and Tyler just looks comfortable. She said it, this is the only trophy that she really wants to win. It's the only one she cares about, and with surfing like this, well, she might just have one hand on it already.
Like Vaughn said earlier, it's like a warm hug that she gets from Bells. Well, winning the BioGun Daily Dose was our wild card, Ellie Harrison, looking so comfy in the CT jersey.
Last year, she set this entire town on fire when she took out Tyler Wright, the 2-time world champ, the 2-time Bells champ. But she looks like a different surfer. She's got so much more experience under the belt. She knows what it's like to come here and surf in front of everyone. And she is just on fire. She looks great.
Remember quarterfinal last year? Let's see if Ellie Harrison can go all the way for the state of Victoria. The confidence boost of knocking out Tyler Wright the year before, feeling the hometown crowd get behind you. She gets free food around this town when you have that kind of performance. Then the Challenger Series, having some great results. So there's been a lot of comp practice since that debut last season. And, you know, when you talk to guys like Troy Brooks, he's calling for wildcard victories on both ends.
Yeah, I think that she has just, on the back of that confidence and that growth and, you know, the results as well, she's surfing, I would almost say 3 times better than she was at this time last year, and she was already knocking out world champs. So, I mean, that's a scary thought considering how dominating she was in that first heat.
What a great day, gentlemen.
So great.
Great to be in your company.
Yes, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.
Rick, always a pleasure.
Always.
On behalf of all of our crew down here at Bells Beach, thanks so much for watching opening day. Check in tomorrow, 6:45 local time, to see if the contest will be on. Looks fun. We'll see you then. This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.